that I'd call you up. Go around every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. I know the stress is coming, I feel regret. Got me thinking back when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you, what you expect? Should I come in home with me tonight? You just wanna touch it.
Salim, the music stopped. Run around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, another way, right here, standing face to face. You already know that you won. Oh, I know that stress is coming, regret. Got me thinking back when you were mine. Got me thinking back when you were mine. I'm all up on what you expect. Should I come in home with me tonight? You just wanna touch it, you don't want my heart. Baby, you just hit that for me with someone else. Yeah, you just wanna touch it, running from the stress. You're just making sure I'm not here for you. You just wanna touch it, you don't want my heart. Baby, you just hit that for me with someone else. Yeah, you just wanna touch it, running from the stress. You're just making sure I'm not here for you.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes, yes.
Cool. Why did the screen disappear from my end? Salim, you stopped the screen?
Cause you knew that I knew that I knew that I'd call you up. Baby, another way, right here, standing face to face. You already know that you won. Oh, I know that stress is gonna regret. Got me thinking back when you were mine. Got me thinking back when you were mine. I'm all up on what you expected. Should have come in home with me tonight. You just want attention.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Test.
Yeah, we can now hear you, Saleem.
Saleem, share your webcam also.
Run around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome everybody by our very own great trainer, Saleem Hadad, with the 10 times web developer tools, rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. Please, everybody, make sure your microphones are on mute for the whole session. In case you have any questions, please stay calm. We'll have a question and answer session after the free training at the end. Please feel free to let us know where you're from, which country, and what are your job roles. You could share your answers on the chat. Welcome Rahima, welcome Muhammad, welcome Delmini. We're happy to have you guys here. Hopefully we have an interesting today. Amazing trainer Saleem Hadad, who will be showing you different and amazing tactics or techniques to have your web development and programming websites to be eye-catching. Please feel free to introduce yourself on the chat. Maybe you could let us know from which country you are attending this free training. From which department are you guys? Please make sure that your microphones are on mute. And in case you have any questions, please keep calm. We'll have a question and answer sessions after the training. Welcome Salahuddin, welcome Felix. Welcome, Roshan. We're happy to have you with us today on our session on our free training course by Saleem Hadad, which is 10 times web developer tools at a rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. Hi, Delmini. Oh, nice. We're based in Dubai. Nice to have somebody from South Africa. Are you working somewhere or are you a student? Maybe you could share some information or some data from your end. Nice, from Lebanon, from Nepal. Hi, everybody. Nice to have you here. Oh, nice, Hannah. So are you somebody from Dubai? Welcome. Oh, you're a student. That's nice. So hopefully you will be getting a lot of information that will help you grow your career or help you in your doing something related to web development. Hi, Carlos from Lebanon. Hi, Roshan from Nepal. Welcome, everybody. So we'll be attending this amazing session, which is 10 times web development or web developer tools, which will be helping on rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. Please, guys, make sure your microphones are on mute so we could have a smooth training. And if you have any questions, please just keep a note them down. Later on, we will be having a question and answer session. And hopefully our amazing trainer Saleem will be able to answer all your questions.
Hi.
Could you please put your microphones on mute and do not activate your videos, please, so at least we could have a smooth session. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them on the chat or just keep all your questions later on. We will be having a specific session after the training for question and answers. So we'll be having the training today, which is 10 times by our own Laimoon trainer, the amazing trainer Saleem Hadad. Hi, Salahuddin from Libya. Welcome to the training session today. So we will be starting our session in the next 10 minutes. Please make sure all your microphones are on mute. You're welcome, Salahuddin, and hopefully you will be receiving a lot of information, quality information that will help you web develop your own website, inshallah. Hi, Felix from Nigeria. Welcome to our today's training session. Welcome, Sanjay. Welcome, Saif. Welcome, Babu. Maybe you guys could share with us where you guys from and what do you do? Like, do you work in a specific organization or are you students?
Hi, I am Mohammad
We'll be more than
Iqbal
happy to.
from Pakistan. I work in instrumentation job.
Prakash, could you please mute your mic? You could share with us your information on the chat if you don't mind, please. We'd really appreciate if you could all mute your microphones and your videos so that we could have a smooth session. So we have 7 minutes left to start our training. That's the 10 times web development tool, rapid to create catching websites for men's by Saleem Hadad. Everybody is it. Sorry, Felix and Rahima, could you guys please stop close the video if you don't mind? If you have any comments, please feel free to send us on the chat. We will be having a question and answer session after the training course, and hopefully our trainer Saleem will be able to share all the information, and in case you have any questions, keep your questions to the end. He'll be able to help, assist, and answer the questions. So maybe anybody is in the same field doing web development, maybe somebody is in basics using HTML, you could let us know. Welcome guys again. I'm really excited to have you guys all here, and hopefully you will be learning new techniques and eye-catching to have your websites eye-catching for millions of people around the world. Prakash, don't worry. We will be sending you the recording of the session after the training course. Welcome everybody again. 4 minutes left for us to start the training course. I'm really excited. It's something that I would love to learn too. So it's something I've been learning actually. So I'm excited to have this session with Saleem. Probably I'll be learning new techniques too. Welcome Rima, welcome Mohammed Khamis, welcome Sadi, Welcome to our training session today, our free training sessions with the amazing trainer Saleem Hadad with the training course, which is 10 times web developer tools to rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. If you could let us know from which country you're based on, are you guys working? Are you students studying? Please feel free to leave your message on the chat. If you do have any questions, please just keep a note on them, and we will be having an answer question session later on after the training course, after the training. Welcome Deepak, welcome Hassan. It's lovely to have you guys all here today. Welcome Anas, Muhammad. 2 minutes left and we will be starting our training course. We start the training course at 5 p.m. Hi Rima. So I guess, Rima, you'd like to learn some techniques, have your own, maybe working from home? Hopefully you will be learning a lot of, you'll be gaining a lot of information, which will be helping you in your career path. Maybe it's a hobby that you guys would like to learn. Maybe it's something that you're already in the programming field and would like to learn better, or you'd like to learn more. So be receiving or gaining a lot of information from this training course today. Hello, Innocent. Welcome to today's training course with 10 times web developer tools, rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. Please, everybody, make sure your microphones are on mute so as to have a smooth training session. In case you do have any questions, please keep a note of them, as we will be having a question and answer session after the training course. Hi, Innocent. We're excited to have you here too. So I guess it's 5 o'clock. We will be starting our training session in the next couple of seconds. Everybody make sure your microphones are on mute so we could have a smooth session. Everybody will be able to hear clearly. Make sure to keep notes, keeping notes, so that in case you have any questions, you could keep your questions on to the end of the session, where we'll be having our own question and answer sessions, and Mr. Saleem will be able to answer all the questions that you have. Hello, Anoop. Welcome to our today's training session of 10 times web developer tools, rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. So I guess it's 5 o'clock. We will be starting our session. Today's session is going to be a free training session from our one and only amazing trainer, Mr. Saleem Hadad, which is 10 times a web developer tools, rapid programming to create eye-catching websites for millions. So I guess maybe based on the chats that we've had, I guess some people are new to the field and would like to learn, whereas some people maybe do have some experience in the field, but would like to learn more to create amazing websites or to create eye-catching websites instead of having the basic ones. My name is Tahani. I am the course coordinator. I am the course guidance manager at Laimoon.com. We will be having Mr. Saleem Hadad to join us today. He is the lead trainer for today's session. He is one of the, I can say, one of the best IT or developers that we have on Laimoon.com. He's a software engineer at Laimoon. He helps a lot on the web development of the websites. He has been a practitioner, so he works with Laimoon and at the same time offers various training courses. I have been lucky to attend a couple of training courses offered by him. I've learned a lot of information from him. That's why I'm really excited to be attending today's session too. Hi, Saleem.
Hi, Dan. Thank you very much.
Hi. So we could brief you a bit about Laimoon.com. I guess maybe some of you already have information about Laimoon.com. Maybe some of you are new to Laimoon. Laimoon.com is a course search platform. So we do work with a lot of training institutes. And whereas we have approximately 1.5 million users per month, including approximately 4,000 course seekers. So a lot of training courses do advertise or market the training courses on Laimoon, whereas we do have students across the globe from different countries, from Asia, from Europe, from Africa, looking for different training courses, either it's physical courses or even online training sessions. They come to our website, they get to see different information, different training courses being offered. We do have approximately 5,000 plus training courses available on the website, with approximately more than 1,000 course providers working with us across the globe. And so in case you are looking for any training course, please feel free to have a look at our website. You'll be able to find different training courses. So we do offer a huge various training courses available. So we do have like physical classes, we do have online classes which are self-paced, we do have online classes which are virtual classes, like a similar to the training courses, the free training session we will be attending today with Mr. Saleem. We do have various categories, like, so if you're somebody from the health and safety, IT, banking, so we do have different categories offered. You mentioned it, probably we do have it available. And so today's session is mainly on the web development. So hopefully you guys are excited as much as I am to be attending this amazing training course today. As I mentioned earlier, please, if you do have any questions, we will be having a Q&A session at the end. Just keep a note of your questions. We will be able to answer all your training courses later. And please stick around till the end of the training course. We do have an amazing giveaway for all the attendees today. I guess you guys would like to know that, but unfortunately, I'm not able to let you know what it is. Stay available till the end of the training session, and you will be able to know what we will be giving you away today. So, Mr. Saleem, blow us away. Give us all the amazing information you have. I'm really, really excited to do this training session today with you.
Thank you very much, Sahani. I really appreciate that. I'm honored actually to be with all of you here. Thank you again for introducing me and introducing the course. So as much as you are excited, I think everyone here in this session excited to learn about web development and web design in general. So I think this is a good opportunity for me to share my experience with other people, help them grow their career, and even change their career if they are looking for that portion. So my name is Saleem again. I'm working as a senior software engineer at Laimoon. And in this free training session that organized by Laimoon, we will share with you that the top tools that speed up your development speed 10x faster as a web developer. Now, if you are currently a web developer, that mainly will help you. If you are currently outside of this field and you want to switch to become a web developer, this absolutely will help you a lot to know exactly what steps you need to follow in order to become a modern web developer. So are you excited? Tell me in the chat. All right. Now, before I start, great name, before I start telling you the right tools you need to learn to become a modern web developer, I need to understand the audience here, where you are currently and what's your goal. So how many of you here are working in web development or software engineering in general? Tell me in the chat. So I'm looking in the chat as well. And also tell me your goal. I mean, I need to understand what you are going to be if you have a chance to become a modern developer. Now, are you looking for working as a web developer in a company, or freelancing, or become a consultant, or develop your own startup? Some people like that as well. Or just a hobby you want to explore. So let me know in the chat. I'm front-end developer based in Manama. Nice, Manama, I think in Bahrain. Yeah, correct. Welcome, Naim. Working for a startup, I want to become a full stack. That's amazing. That's amazing journey. Freelancer. Cool. Develop our startup. Perfect. So all of this, actually, if you are in the field of web development, once you learn the foundations very well, you'll be able to do all of them. So if you are looking for working as a developer in a company, you'll be able to do that. You have a chance actually to get jobs in that field very easily compared to any other field out in the market. So to increase my income, that's absolutely a valid reason. We all actually enjoying increase in salary. So I think that's valid reason to join web development and become a modern web developer. So yeah, all of those goals are valid when you decide actually to enhance your career and become a modern web developer. All right. Now, let me just quickly share, stop sharing, and I want to share my screen in a different manner. Just 1 second. All right. So I hope you can see me clearly. Okay. Now I want to tell you what is the difference between web design and web development. How many of you here currently know what is the difference between them? And if you have, shared in the chat as well. All right, so web development is basically not only related to building websites. So when you learn the foundation of web development, you can literally build anything you want. You can be a part of designing robotic system and enhance the technology that enable the operation of it. Like, for example, how many of you heard about IoT? So if you know web development and know how to code in web development, you'll be able to develop certain things in many different cases, not only building websites. However, in this session, I will show you how to build websites, how to design websites in a very beautiful way. But I'm telling you, when you have this foundation very well, you can easily be a part in any team that's willing to develop any software product that has the internet functionality. For example, yesterday I was in Dubai. I went to one of the malls in Dubai, and I saw one amazing company that opened newly in one of the malls. The mall name is Festival City. Basically, they added robotics machines that deliver the coffee machine to the customers without human interaction. Now, you might ask me, well, what is how this example can relate to web development if I'm a web developer? Well, if you go there and try the system by yourself, when you press the buttons on the tablet, they give you a tablet on your table, and the robots will bring the coffee machine or coffee to your table. All these functionalities or all this communication that happens between the tablet and the robot and the networking between them is part of building the back end of that machine, of that company. So if you are working as a web developer, your possibilities are endless. It's not only for building websites, but for everything you can imagine, especially if it's related to internet things. So web development can range from simple website like a landing page or personal website to the most complex application in the world that you can imagine. Now, what is the difference between web design and web development? Actually, the answer here is pretty common or pretty similar to each other in terms of right now in the market. Web designer can actually be as a web developer, and same thing in the opposite direction. I mean, vice versa. Web developer can be a designer at the same time. And learning the tools that designers, pure designers, work in the industry will help you a lot boosting your career as a web developer and boosted 10x faster than anyone else in your niche. All right. So web development, as I said, it gives you flexibility in terms of job market, as well as several other factors. For example, you can work from anywhere. You can have multiple sources of income. You can build a company. You can work as a developer. You can work as a freelancer. All of them at the same time. So it's very flexible in terms of market, in terms of location. Now, take an example. Now, we at Laimoon, all the team here working from home with enabled by technology. So it's everywhere. I mean, technology is everywhere. We cannot live without it, and it empower everything in our life. So we can work from anywhere. We can have any tool we want, and we can have all the creativity that this field allows us. So web development is an extremely exciting field. However, knowing the right tools to learn them and become a modern developer can be a little bit tricky. And if you don't know them, you will spend a lot of time figuring out those things. So in this free session, I'll share with you the exact steps that will ease you the process of learning and quickly tell you what you need to learn in order to become a modern full stack application or full stack developer. And if you don't know what is full stack, stick with me in a while. Now, let me read some of the chats here. Okay, cool. All right, so let me go back here. I will share my screen. I think that's a better option because I can see the chat as well. So here we go. All right. You all can see the slides. All right. Great. Now, the job rules available for any software engineer or specifically web development area are basically three main paths you can go with. You can go either with front end or back end or full stack. Now, what is the difference between three of them? I will explain now. I have a question here from Jamil. What is the basic difference between web development and web designing? Basically, web designer who is responsible of designing the layout. But in the latest few years, web designers' job are actually kind of a little bit uplifted to become also with the same functionality or the same responsibility as a web developer. So right now in the market, there is no actually, there will be a lot of jobs for web designers, but the majority of jobs right now for web development, because it involves designing and building the product. So both things, you have to learn them. Now, learning them is not that difficult, but knowing the right tools is a little bit challenging. And that's what we need to focus on. Now, as I said, you have three main rules in the market. If you are a web developer, you can be as a full front-end engineer, you can be a back-end engineer or full stack. Now, what is front-end, back-end, and full stack? It's extremely easy. I will explain it in a very simple manner. Front-end is a developer who is responsible of building and coding, basically, the entire layout of the user interface that the user can see. So anything you can open any website, anything you can see on the website, including images, videos, animation, all that is handled by a front-end developer. All right, I hope that's clear. The back-end developer is, on the other hand, is the guy or the developer who is responsible of building anything that users normally don't see. And that includes, for example, security, validation, data entry, databases, all this that users normally don't see. They don't know what's happening behind the scene. All this responsibility of a back-end developer or back-end engineer. Now, what is full stack engineer or full stack developer is a combination of both two fields. Well, that's possible actually. You can be a full stack developer and you will be responsible of designing and building the product or the website in this case, from the user interface to the database, to the security, to everything in one job responsibility. So full stack is a combination between front end and back end. That's the basic definition of them. You can take a look at Google. If you search for them, you have a detailed answer on what exactly they are responsible of, but basically that's the basic definition of all of them. All right. Now, The cutting edge technologies right now in the market are extremely various, extremely enormous in terms of numbers. But knowing the right tools to choose is a little bit critical. You don't have time to spend time learning on a specific tool and you discover at the end of the day, it's dead. So you need to know, and knowing that actually is not coming from exploring only. You need to ask some people. You need to, like for example, this event, we are sharing our experience with you of just to give you the right time, the right tools in order to speed up and not wasting any time learning resources that will not be relevant to your case. So one of those top cutting edge technologies right now in the market are serverless and Tailwind CSS. Now, why we choose these two topics here in this session is because serverless is related somehow mainly to the back end, whereas Tailwind CSS related mainly to the front end. So if you want to go with front end path, you know what tools you need. And of course, there are many, many other tools you need to learn, but this is one of them and the major one that speed up your development, speed up your coding skills. That's the main goal of this session. And serverless is somehow related to all the back-end, work that lead to deploy and manage the servers for millions of users without learning the DevOps operations behind the scene. So these are two tools we're gonna introduce to you, and we'll show you a demo using Tailwind CSS. And you will see how easy actually with the current technologies in the market, you can develop things much, much more faster. I think more than 10x time faster than what happened before, like 5-6 years ago. So you are lucky now to join web development. I think this is the right time to become a web developer if you are not, because the current technologies in the market, even though it's quite enormous and quite huge in terms of numbers, but knowing the best tools or the top tools will help you boost your career 10x faster than anyone else in this field. All right. Now, what is serverless? What is Tailwind? Stick with me and explain what is them, what are they? And for now, let's just meet Tailwind CSS. Anyone of you here know what is Tailwind CSS? Please tell me in the chat, say yes in the chat. If you don't know, it's a great chance to know what it is. All right, what we're gonna do now, we want to show you a quick demo of a website, or just a landing page, the basic top section of a website. And you will see how easy to do that website, to do this modification on the website with just very, very minimal efforts. Cool. Naeem says, yes, Tailwind CSS. Cool. All right, so we'll show you a demo on how to design a website using technologies such as HTML, CSS, and Tailwind CSS in a very, very easy way. Now, if you don't know what are any of these technologies like HTML, CSS, or Tailwind CSS, it's fine, it's completely okay. This is just to give you a clue of how to design faster, how to implement design faster as a web developer. And later on, I will explain in more details what are these technologies and where you want to use them. Perfect. Yes, Jamil, correct. Easy to customize any design. Exactly. Now, all right. So let's meet Tailwind CSS. Tailwind CSS is a technology right now in the market, introduced, I think, 3 years ago, that helps developers around the world, especially web developers, to speed up their development in terms of designing, implementing the design quickly without any extra effort. Previously, like 6-7 years ago, normally when you develop a website, you ask a designer, please go and you give them the specification. They will go and design the layout using Photoshop, maybe. And then you give this design to a front-end developer who will try to convert this design to an actual page, to actual website. Now, you don't need to design with this technology. You don't need to design too much on the design perspective. I mean, from a design perspective, but also this tool will help you translate what you have in design in mind into a real project, into a website very, very quickly compared to previous tools like 6-7 years ago, or maybe 4 years ago. So now I will introduce you Tailwind. Tailwind basically is a utility framework for CSS technology that enables writing design for any web page very quickly and very easy. Now, what is, so anyone, okay, And what we will see now, it just like few minutes, I'll show you a demo, is if you want to do that in the previous years or five years ago, you need to spend days of work rather than just few minutes. And I'm talking here seriously, okay? So stay with me. I'll share with you now how to share the demo and how to edit this demo with you real life. So I'm gonna stop sharing the slides and quickly jump over to code. All right, so I have this code here. It's pre-written. You don't need to understand any of this. Okay, fine. If you don't know anything about technology, about web development, it's completely fine. Don't worry about this too much text. I'll explain what they are because they are very, very easy. Now, I will open this in the browser and show you what is this website right now. It looks. This is the website that I developed. And I know what you're thinking. What is this, right? I know it's a bad design. It's a very ugly layout. It doesn't like look very futuristic, but we will take it with a minimal effort right now. I'll show you how to take it from this stage to the next stage. Okay, are you excited? Say yes in the comment. All right, so I agree with you. I know that you also telling that in your mind. This website is ridiculously ugly, okay? But once you know the right strategies, including CSS, for example, you will be able to take this website from this stage into this stage. Boom. It's completely different layout with the same content, but it's a slightly different, a completely different layout. It feels like feels like has life. It feels like modern website compared to any website you see in the market. Now, there are a few issues in this page. For example, this get started button doesn't look good. So let's see how can we easily change the design of that button to make it aligned with everything on the page. So we have the logo here. We have this text here. And by the way, this text is here in the code. If you don't know anything of this code, it's fine. This code is written in HTML. This class is not to teach you HTML or CSS. Here, I will just show you how easy to change the design without any effort. So with this line, I've included this one, this long line. It's basically a Tailwind CSS. You don't need to worry about how we install it, how this works. It's fine. Just remember, this line changed this page from this layout to this layout. Okay. Now, what happened behind the scene is a little bit out of the scope of this session, but I will show you very quickly how we can edit specific part of the page. For example, you can see here, we have this get started button. What we want, for example, is to match the design with the page. So let's say we want to give it a background color of blue, whereas the text will be white. So let's go and see where is this get started button in the code. And again, don't worry about the code. This is not the session to teach you code. Okay, so we see this one get started, this line. So in here, this is the one. Just focus on this line. Okay, so in here, I see some like this one. I will just delete them. This is not relevant. And this one as well, this one as well. And now I'll show you if we want to improve the design. Now the button is gone. If we want to improve the design of that button, all we have to do is to add few keywords that basically translate it into a beautiful output. So let's say we want to give it a background of blue or indigo, for example. So we say BG, which is short for background, and then indigo, and then the value, which is 600, for example. So let's save it and see what it looks right now. Pretty cool. With just 3 words, I think, or just 1 word, if you can, take them as 1 word. With 1 word, we change the styling. I don't know, this is kind of easy or basic stuff for current web developers in the market. They know how to change this one, but the tools, the Tailwind CSS, enable us to easily, without going back and forth with the technologies and searching how can we change this, how can we change that, we can easily change the colors and the layout to the page without leaving a single file. So all your work will be here, and you don't need to spend time developing the CSS. It's okay if you don't know what is CSS, I will explain later. But basically, Tailwind CSS is enable us to write this beautiful utilities, short keywords to design the page. So this is what Tailwind CSS in a nutshell. Again, there are a huge resource out there to learn Tailwind CSS. Probably I'll share with you a few of them. But basically, this is what Tailwind CSS. It takes design from absolute bad UI into custom design that you can imagine. Any design you can imagine, you can build it with Tailwind CSS. For example, you want to change the color completely from indigo, or the page, you want to change it from indigo to red, you can easily just select all the indigos keyword and change them to red. So the page now will be in red. That's it. It's amazing. It's amazing technology that enable us as web developers implement designs very quickly in the page without spending too much time on designing this product. So again, going back to the same idea of this presentation, we told you these tools, that serverless and Tailwind CSS, will speed up your process 10x faster. Now, if you don't want to use Tailwind CSS, normally you go to the app.css you created, customized, and then you go and search for every keyword you put and change the color. So take an example here. You build a website for your client, okay? If you are working as a freelancer, and then your client come to you and say, well, I don't like the red color. Can you change it to green? So if you want to change that in an old-fashioned way, you'll take at least hours to design, even to change the basic layout, change even the basic colors. In Tailwind CSS, you can configure that as a global variable. And once the client wants to change it, you change it from one place, it will be changed everywhere in the website. That's a beauty, and that's beauty of learning the right tools if you are a web developer. Tailwind CSS is an extremely, extremely powerful technology that enables front-end developers, okay, speed up their process of implementing designs. So let's change this to green. Again, I select the red and change it to green. See what it looks? It completely changed right away. So what do you think about this? Is it exciting and is it beautiful? Say yes in the chat. Absolutely not. Jamil, it's not only used for colors, it's used for everything. So now I have another question here from more technical people. Is Tailwind CSS better than Bootstrap? In my opinion, yes, and I will explain later why. But at least right now, it's better in terms of developing things faster. That's the only thing we are focusing on right now in this session. So it's extremely powerful and absolutely beautiful. Yes. So that's what I want to share with you. Now, yes, much better than Bootstrap. Thank you, Naeem. Correct. So this is a Tailwind CSS in a nutshell. Let's go back to the slides here. As I said, sometimes days of work done in a few minutes or few hours. So the amount of time you save learning the right tools, actually very worth it right now if you want to join web development and improve your skills if you are currently as a web developer. All right, now let's talk a little bit outside technology. Let's step back and speak about the job rules currently in the market. If you are working in a different field and you want to transfer your career to be a full stack engineer or back end or front end, those are the average salaries in US yearly. So front end is $74,000 a year, and back end is $75,000, and full stack is a little bit higher. It's 91. This is I'm talking about the average, 91,000 per year dollars. So those are very good numbers in terms of giving salaries for people, and this is actually the average. It can go, to the extreme up to I think $150,000 if you are in a good company and a good position. So right now in the market, there are huge demand to web development and front end, either front end or back end or full stack in any country, not only in US. Here in Dubai, we have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of opportunities. You can take a look and search for jobs. So these are the current market, and statistically proved that by 2022, web developers, web development jobs will increase to 30 to 40 million jobs around the globe, which is extremely huge number compared to any other field. So the opportunities are endless, and every day we have new jobs, new technologies, and new people coming into this field, to this awesome field. Now, tell you a story. Myself, personally, I wasn't in computer science. I started learning web development and software engineering 5 or 6 years ago, I think 2014. And my background is not in computer science. My background, actually, I got my degree in mechatronics engineering from Malaysia. And that proves, actually, if I can do it, you can do it. You can become a web developer and a modern web developer right now. So you don't need to get a degree in computer science. You just need to know the right tools and the right strategies to enhance your career. All right. All right. So I have a few questions here in the chat. I'll share with you at the end. We will have a Q&A session. So now, if you don't mind, let me share with you the offer that we, or the package that we prepared for you from Laimoon technical team, developers team, to everyone here in this session. If you don't mind, let me share that with you. Now, we have prepared you with 2 different set of courses or 2 different training packages. One of them, or the first one, is the complete 2021 with development guidance 0 to mastery. And these 2 courses that I will explain now, if you don't mind, those are very useful for you if you want to continue learning these tools and knowing the right tools in the market. So I think you're excited. So let me present that for you. This course is designed for absolute beginners, for beginners level, where you can start from absolute 0 to mastery. This course title is the Complete 2021 Web Development Guidance 0 to Mastery virtual class. All right, the second course, the second training package we designed for you carefully with a lot of passion and a lot with different experience with previous batches as well. Another course, this actually course designed for kind of intermediate to advanced level. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Serverless JavaScript Development on AWS. The first course is for beginners. The second course is for intermediate to advanced level. Now, if you don't mind, let me share with you the course curriculum of those 2 courses and the differences between them. Learning these courses, joining these courses, you will learn a lot of technologies and the right technologies actually in the market that are cutting edge technologies that speed up your process a lot, your development a lot. So of course, these courses both will start from the absolute basics, such as HTML, CSS. Those technologies enable you to build the page, build the web page, and design it. And then we will guide you also on how to build interactive pages using JavaScript. You will learn along that intermediate JavaScript, NPM, and Git. This is the introductory part. Now we will take you farther into each of these paths that we talked about earlier, front end and back end, and kind of explore more on them that and teach you and guide you what tools you need and what strategy you need to follow in order to learn faster and improve your skills much faster than anyone else learning this field. So in front end, you will learn CSS frameworks such as Bootstrap, and also you will learn Tailwind CSS that you saw now in the session. This will come in the front end path, and then you learn UI design principles, how to design a page using tools such as Figma and maybe Sketch. And also we will guide you on building real world applications such as Twitter. We will rebuild Twitter from scratch, design it, and implement its functionalities. And along the way, along these modules that I'll explain in a while, each module has its own group session. So you will have the ability to kind of feel you are in a team or you are in a company and you discuss between different students. It's a live training session. So it will be very interactive with other people, other developers and students like you. So when you join, you will have group projects, you will have individual projects, and a lot of more that fun actually. Back end, you will learn about Node.js and building APIs. You will learn about databases, both types, SQL and NoSQL. Again, we will continue building the Twitter clone and again, a group project. Then you will learn the basics of cloud computing, including AWS, AWS stands for Amazon Web Service, and you will learn several tools from them like EC2, Lambda, DynamoDB, and Route 53. Again, we will continue along the way building the Twitter clone. So later on, you will have a full real project that you will learn a lot from it, including some other small projects along the way we will do, including your portfolio. We will help you and guide you on how to design your portfolio and implement it and share it with other people and market yourself. So this course is not for teaching you the concepts or the tools per se. It's more toward guidance and telling you what to do, for example, in terms of marketing yourself as a web developer and many other things we share with you. You will learn about deployment. You will learn about deployment on AWS serverless basics, CI/CD, and again, you will end that with a group project, and then we will have a qualification system or qualification final exam to tell the levels that you are in, how much you learned, how much you need to relearn or continue learning. And then we will guide you after completing the course. We will have a long relationship telling you what you need to do and giving you advices, even if you complete this course. This course is not just giving you the information and you read it by yourself. No, this is a completely interactive course. Now, the difference between the beginner course, the complete web development guidance, and the serverless JavaScript course are the serverless or the advanced course. We will dive into more into the advanced topics of each of these topics. So the outline will look similar to this, but in a slightly advanced way, in a slightly deeper way, in terms of the concepts and in terms of practice. So that's the differences between them. So the beginner level share the exact same layout as the advanced, but in advanced we will give you more details. We will not, bother you with so much beginner stuff if you are currently in intermediate. So we will focus on what you need exactly and boost your skills in the right way, in the right manner. All right. I hope you are excited to learn more about these courses. And if you join these courses, either a virtual classroom or blended, we'll explain later, you will get the following. So you will get web technologies foundations or fundamentals, learning HTML, CSS, and basic graphic designs, which worth it $1,000, 1,000 dirhams. And then you will also get, in addition to that, you will get JavaScript backend live training, including Node.js, Express.js serverless framework, which value 2,500 dirhams. And then you get AWS and cloud computing fundamentals live training course, which value 3,150 dirhams. And then also you will get serverless live training course, which is an amazing technology that you will learn, which value 1,100 dirhams out there. And CI/CD live training courses, value of 1,800 dirhams. And then last but not least, career guidance for web development, which value 1,500 dirhams. So if you are interested, stick with me for a couple of seconds. I will show you what is actually coming up. So if you want to join this course, you have two options. You can, as I say, this is what you're going to get in the package. And those values of 11,050 dirhams, of course, we will not charge you that. Basically, we offer you two different learning modes or two different learning strategies. Either you can take full virtual class with me. I will be your trainer in the course. And this virtual class will be for both courses, the beginner and advanced, will be around 30 hours live training sessions. So it will be 2 sessions every other day, or depends on the timing. We are flexible to give you any timing. And we have current batch if you want to join that as well. So we have virtual class and blended learning. The differences between them, blended learning, you will have 30 or less than, I think 25 to 30 learning hours, 25 hours of recorded session, plus you will get 5 hours live training sessions with me. So you will watch the recording sessions by your own. You will learn the foundations, you will learn the concepts and everything you need. Plus you will have 5 hours live training with me. So maybe in a weekly basis or something, we can adjust that based on your timing as well. So it's a flexible timing. This is for the blending. The virtual classes, you will not have any recorded session. I mean, you will have recorded at the end. All the sessions will be recorded for your reference if you want to rewatch them. But all the classes you will attend live with me. So it will be 2 hours a day, every other day. We have a current batch and we have the upcoming batch as well listed on the website. And those are the prices for both the current prices displayed on the website if you want to go either for a beginner course and advanced. So now just a review. For beginner course, the beginner, we told you the complete 2021 web development guidance. This is the current prices we offer, 799 dirhams, and then 389 for blended learning. For virtual classes, 799 dirhams, and blended is 389 dirhams. And this is the link if you want to go and grab your seat, laim.com/web. We'll share that in the chat. And if you are looking for advanced course, the thing we discussed right now, it costs you, or the value we display right now is 799 dirhams, and the blended pricing is 349 dirhams. So this is two links, laim.com 5555, this is for the advanced level, and laim.com/web for the beginners level. We have a money back guarantee with no question asked if you are not satisfied. We have a split payment available only for virtual classes. So now, as we promised earlier, Tahani, I think, promised us with an amazing offer or amazing giveaway. So Tahani, the mic to you. What do you want to share with us for all the attendees here? Tahani? Just a second. I think, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I was unable to unmute myself. First things first. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for sharing the amazing information with us.
Absolutely.
Actually, I've been keeping notes on all the details you've been mentioning. So I hope the others have been doing the same.
Great.
So yes, as per my promise at the beginning, we do have an amazing offer. Just for the people who have attended this session today and have stuck around with us till the end of the session. So first things first, actually for the advanced level, Saleem, sorry to correct you, but for the advanced level training course, that's going to be 899 dirhams instead of 799. So the original price is approximately total of around $245. Sorry, there has been a typo there. For the blended course, instead of 349, that's going to be 449. That's approximately $122. But we do have a special discount, a promo code for everybody who's attended today. So we do have a promo code of Web100. It is limited to only 5 seats. So it's going to be hot seats today. So it's limited to only 5 seats. Whenever you use the promo code of Web100, either for the beginner level training course or for the advanced training course, you will be receiving 100 dirhams off. That's approximately around $27 off for the upcoming sessions. So instead of paying $799, you'll be paying $699. Instead of $289, you'll be so instead of $389, you'll be paying $289. And so apart from this, so this is one surprise that I have for you guys, which is the promo code for 100 dirhams off for 5 seats only, and this is limited for only 24 hours. Apart from that, the amazing offer that I wish I was not working on Laimoon, so I could have this opportunity to have this offer, is whoever registers for the upcoming training courses is eligible to have 4 weeks to intern at laimoon.com with our amazing Saleem being part of the team, and will be part of the team too. So whoever registers for the upcoming classes will be receiving 100 dirhams off. That's approximately $27 off for the upcoming session. That's limited to only 5 seats. However, anybody who registers for the training course will be eligible to do 4 weeks internship at laimoon.com. How amazing is that? I wish I had that opportunity one day. So the internship will be you'll be eligible. We will not be guaranteeing the internship to all the students, but anybody who completes the training course and passes the interview will definitely have will be shortlisted to the 4-week internship at Laimoon.com.
Exactly. So everyone here, if they joined right now from this link, they will be eligible for the internship, which is a 4 weeks training at Laimoon from the technical team at Laimoon. So we have this offer for only 20 minutes. So go right now, pick the offer, and the count start now. So you have 20 minutes to get your seats. We have 5 seats only, including this offer that we explained and the internship that Tahani told you. I think this is very unique. And just to let you know, if you are looking for only type of learning, I mean, just to learn the materials, I advise you personally, do not take the course, okay? Why is that? What I'm telling you that is all the things we are teaching you, you can find it anywhere else, okay? However, I mean, the material itself, it's available everywhere on the internet, okay? We're not giving you something not exist on the internet, but the way we're giving you is by guidance. It is a very unique way that you cannot find it anywhere. So if you are looking just to learn the education part, just to learn the tools, I advise you not to take this course. I take this course if you need guidance, if you need someone to be with you, life guidance from me and from the tech team. So that's where I really recommend you to take this course. So if you are looking for guidance and education both together, take this opportunity. Otherwise, if you want to just learn the tools without any guidance, without any feedback, without anyone helping you, you can find a lot of resources and even self-paced courses for much cheaper courses. So this course is only for people who are looking for guidance, and we have proven that it's an extremely valid and extremely powerful method of learning and teaching. So you will learn by guidance, you will learn from practitioners, from me, myself, and share my experience with you in the right way. So you don't need to spend too much time figuring the right tools by yourself. So this is what we offer unique in this course, mainly on the guidance in addition to the training that you will receive. So it will be a workshop, a study group together with people. You will feel like you are in a company working in a team, learning all the communication skills, breaking the ice between all of you. And additionally, you will gain all the feedbacks on your work from me directly. So that's what I want to share with you. Now I will go back and read some of the comments while the countdown is counting. So go get your seat, and I hope to see you in the upcoming session. Or if you want to join the current batch, that's absolutely fine. If you are looking for blended learning, you can choose that from the page itself. So go to the links that's shared in the chat and grab your seats. We have 5 seats limited only. All right, so in the meanwhile, I will go back here quickly, read some of the questions. And yes, please, if you have anything, you can ask me now. I will answer your questions during the next 17 minutes. So in this 17 minutes, the only time you have to grab your seat. So don't waste this opportunity, go and grab it. In the meanwhile, let me read some of these questions. All right, so we have, are you at liberty to share whether you are a full stack developer on how much you earn? Absolutely. I earn actually more than average here in Dubai. And yes, I'm a full stack developer. So I work both on front end and back. Okay, please stick with us. This is Tahani. Thank you very much, Innocent. You have Rima. Okay, cool. There's no questions. I'm reading here the chat so I can answer any questions you have. What are the key responsibilities of a web developer? This question is asked by Jamil. Thank you, Jamil. Responsibilities of a web developer, in case you are mentioning the full stack, you will be responsible of building the website from A to Z, from building the user interface to building the interactivity with the user, to building the database, to building the security, the validation, all that done by you as a web developer. Now, if you are considering only front end, as I said, it's only responsible for building the user interface. The duration, the question is again from Jamil, thank you. What is the duration for this course? The virtual course, the virtual class training, it will be 1 month. So around 1 month, maybe more. It depends on the timing and the flexibility. But basically it will be 1 month on average for 25 up to 30 hours of teaching, of learning together. And this is without the group projects. The group projects, you will do it, and think that will go, I think, more than 10 hours. So the total will be 40 hours, but the actual training done by me is 30 hours. So yes, 1 month, 30 hours. This is the duration for the course. All right. What is the difference between virtual class and the blending learning? Thank you, Aya. The virtual class is you attend the course completely live with me. Okay, so you don't have any recorded sessions. You just attend all the sessions day by day at a specific time with me. So for example, if we start at maybe tomorrow, for example, then tomorrow you will attend the session live with me at 7 p.m., for instance, and then we will end in 2 hours at 9 p.m. And that happened every day. I mean, every day in the training. So in blended, you will have around 25 recorded sessions, recorded videos about this entire course. You will watch it by your own, by your time. If you finish it in 1 week, that's fine. If you finish it in 1 month or 2 months, that's fine. But what mainly blended is, you will have 25 hours recorded. You will watch it as a self-paced, and you will have 5 hours only live training with me. So every week, maybe we'll have a 1 hour to discuss what is your progress and help you if you have any questions, if you have any problem you need to fix. That's what is blended learning means. I hope that clarified the question. All right. Any job assurance. Now, once you qualified and shortlisted for the internship, we will kind of link you with other companies if we find opportunities, but this is not guaranteed, of course. All right. Any Laravel courses? We might have that in future, but right now we don't offer that. We offer mainly Node.js, but please share with us your interest via an email. You can email me at saleem@laimoon.com. Maybe if we see some demand on that course, we can arrange a virtual training for that as well. All right. Can that question answered by asked by Naeem? Thank you, Naeem. Now we have another question. Can non-IT person take web developer course? Absolutely. I have the current batch right now. I have 6 students. 4 of them, they know nothing about web development. They are coming from complete different background, and they want to learn this amazing field. So absolutely, even if you are not, you will be able to take this course because it starts from absolute basics. Now, I have here on the screen 11 minutes to go. So 11 minutes before we end this offer. And in the meanwhile, I'm reading the questions. Can you give us some homework? Yes, in the course, there will be a lot of quizzes and challenging and even group projects, and all of them, they formulated around homework concept and teamwork as well. So you will not only be able to get practice, but you will also learn a lot of other skills like communication skills, understanding the team, working with the team. So all of this in the course, designed for that. Thank you, Muad. Monsaf. All right, so let me share with you here. This is the countdown. You still have 11 minutes to grab this offer. Don't forget, this is for both courses. Use that coupon to get the offer, the discount offer, as well as you will be eligible to take this internship with us, 4 weeks training at Laimoon. All right. do you have any job for Saudi developer, fresh graduate? This is by Al-Mansour, Muhammad Al-Mansour, thank you. Actually, I advise you to go to Laimoon.com. You will find a lot of jobs in Saudi Arabia and even in Dubai if you are looking for that, in UAE mainly. So we have a lot of jobs you can search. Even you can take a look at Indeed and Bait. You'll find a lot of opportunities. I'm reading here some questions. We have people also watching us from YouTube, which is amazing. Hi, everyone from YouTube. All right, we have 3 more seats left and 9 minutes to go. All right. Okay, let's see some questions. All right. Cool. When this course starts, if you go to the course, I mean, we have 2 different courses. You can join in the current batch for the beginner course. You can join the current batch if you want, or you can join for the next batch. The current batch started 3 sessions. I mean, the sessions we completed so far are 3 sessions, so you can watch them and continue with the remaining. The next batch for web development course, which is the beginner course, starts on 10th of January. Okay, 2021. So that's the next batch for the beginner course. The advanced course starts at advanced course starts at 1st January 1st January 2021. So both are the next month, after the next month, in January next year. If you want to join the current batch, you can choose flexible timing, and then send us a message you want to switch to the current batch, and we will happy to guide you to that and give you the resources. All right. So if you wish also, you can have a blended course for both courses. And then you have 5 sessions maybe, or maybe we can divide it more. But basically it will be 5 hours live training with me. So you can take a blended as well if you feel like this is in a far future. If you interested right now, you can register in blended and have live training with me. So it will be flexible 5 hours of interactive sessions based on your need. We have 3 seats left. And we have 6 minutes to go. All right. As we said, this offer includes the course itself, plus the guidance, and you will be eligible to access or to be eligible for the internship. This internship is a great opportunity for you to practice real-world projects and help millions, maybe thousands, or maybe millions users around the globe. So this opportunity or this internship will be by Laimoon or its partners to help you practice and implement what you have learned in the course. After the course ends, after you pass the final exam, you will be eligible to take this internship opportunity and practice your skills for 4 weeks. building real world projects. I think this is very unique. You cannot find it anywhere. And you still have 5 minutes to grab this opportunity. So go ahead. 3 seats left. Okay, we'll read in the meanwhile. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be more than
just
happy.
an update, Saleem. We are left with 2 seats.
2 seats. Wow, very good.
2 seats left. So guys, if you would love to attend Saleem's session, please make use of the 100 dirhams off for the upcoming classes. And you will be eligible to attend an internship with Laimoon or one of the partner companies with Laimoon.com. That's an amazing offer.
All right. So also, if you want to join in a virtual training mode, virtual class mode, you will have the ability to split payment. So you can pay half right now and half later on. We have this option for you. A question from Aya. I'm able to join both beginners and advanced. Yes, you will be able, but one after another. So you complete the beginner and then you switch to advanced. I think that's the right order. But of course, as I said, even after you complete this course, we will have a long relationship, and we still have, we have batch from, I think, October, ended on at the end of October, and then we have the students having their internship with us right now. So their internship will start tomorrow, and you'll have the chance to do that as well. Absolutely. Thank you, Aya Amjad. Muhammad Al-Mansour, yes, I recommend some websites, for example, Upwork.com, and Fiverr, and many, many different websites. If you are looking for Arabic websites, you can find like Mustaqil, Khamsat, and what else? I think a few other websites. If you are really interested in this area, this topic, we have a free session done it, I think, 1 week ago. You can watch it if you go to Laimoon.com, and then you'll find that free training event on the section top virtual classes. Click on this, go watch that event. We shared with people how to market themselves and some freelancing websites that you can go and register for them and work for them. We have a Murad asking on YouTube, if possible, to share the PDF and slides. Yes, absolutely. We will share with you both the video recording and the slides. All right, so we have 2 minutes left. Take this opportunity right now. Absolutely, Muhammad. Thank you very much. Thank you, Aya. Absolutely. All right. So we have a question here. This course will mainly focus on Tailwind, on Bootstrap. This course, as I said, we will have to, you will learn a lot of different tools, including Tailwind and Bootstrap and many other tools that actually speed the process, speed the development cycle of your journey. So you will learn about Tailwind CSS, serverless, Lambda. You will learn about Node.js, building APIs with Express.js. So all of these amazing technologies will be available in the course. 30 seconds left. All right. Any other question in the remaining few seconds? Two seats left. And the time down ended. All right.
So yeah, thanks a lot, Saleem, for this awesome and amazing webinar training session today. I personally have learned a lot of things today, apart from the other training courses that I've been attending with you. I hope everybody who's attended today have learned some stuff or a lot of information, a lot of different techniques on web development, and hopefully they will be able, even if they are freelancers, they would like to start up their own companies, their own websites. I hope they've learned a lot from this session. And if you would like to learn more and more amazing information or different techniques and ways to do or to have your web developments eye-catching, as we call it, please feel free to register on the upcoming classes. We do have an ongoing session with Mr. Saleem, and we do have the upcoming sessions, hopefully in January 2021, as he mentioned. In case you do have any questions, please feel free to email us. You can call us anytime. We'll be more than happy to assist. It was lovely having everybody here. And we will be in touch for upcoming classes. Hopefully everybody had an amazing session. Yes, as I mentioned, if you do have any requirements or any questions, just let us know. We'll be more than happy to help. Either me personally or Mr. Saleem will be able to help on that.
Thank you very much, Tahani. Thank you everyone for being here in the session. Again, as Tahani said, if you have any question, you can message us at any time. This is my email. I'll share it in the chat. So my email is saleem@laimoon.com. Feel free to contact me anytime if you want. I'll be more than happy to assist you on any question. Thank you again, everyone, for your time. I hope you get a lot of information, and I hope to see you in the next batch or in the current batch. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks a lot, Saleem.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tahani.